Slow internet ruining your vibe? Switch to Spectrum super fast, reliable internet and TV for just $44.99 a month each when bundled and no contract. Visit spectrum.com/buy.
At Allstate, we've been saying you're in good hands for a long time. But what exactly does that mean? Does it mean you're protected from life's uncertainties? Does it mean you worry less, live a little more? Does it mean you're not alone, even when things get kind of hard?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Did you get into the sniper trades?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
You did? Good.
I got into it. Yeah, I lost. I put $6 grand into the account last week. I put all $6 grand into it last week. I lost 3 of it. So the remaining 3 I put it in today. So let's see what happens. When I made it up in crypto.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
You went a little too heavy though.
Huh?
I thought you went a little too heavy.
Yeah, no, you said that. Yeah, but no, I just went in. I put a little or a lot, but. It is no, yeah, it was a little disappointed, but I made it up in crypto, so I'm happy about that.
Do you understand? You know what happened?
Last week?
Yeah.
Not really, a little bit, but but explain what happened better.
So what happened was the market opened down. We opened down on Monday.
I saw that.
Almost 400 points, and that's really what did it. So when the market is, and we'll kind of go over that, when the market is the way it is, part of trading is risk management.
Yeah.
And it's not really, it's position sizing, okay, but the most important thing is recognizing when to go heavy and then when to ease up.
Okay, see, that's what I don't know. I just went in full confidence.
Yeah. So what we want to do is when and the indexes will give us a lot of clues. The VIX and the indexes will give us a lot of clues.
So what?
The indexes. So for example, right? So here's the Dow. So if you look here, here's the Dow. We have a sell signal in the Dow.
Okay.
Okay, so the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ. The majority of stocks, I would say about 90% of the stocks, they're going to follow whatever the indexes are doing.
Okay.
Okay. So right now, we don't have a buy signal on the Dow.
Okay.
Okay. We really should not be trading stocks.
Really? Okay.
We really shouldn't.
Okay.
But we can trade, but we have to trade smaller positions.
Okay. All right.
Okay. When we have a buy signal, like this,
then you go ahead here.
Then we can pound it. Pound it.
Okay.
Okay. So your risk management is really based on what the market is doing. So if we look here, that's the Dow, all red. Now we got some yesterday we had an update. It's kind of moving up.
Okay.
So I think going into next week, we'll get to see some buying. So they've stopped selling for now.
Right.
It held support right here. Okay, you see these 2 white candles there?
Yeah.
That's consolidating candles.
Okay.
So we should get some buying coming in after this.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the Dow.
No, on those recommendations that you send, let's see, on the recommendations that you send, there's a little reason at the end, like why, like a wire, 263,000 or something. What is that?
So that's. So remember these stocks that we get in, that's based on institutional buying.
Yeah.
So that's what they're buying. That's
Okay.
the volume of what they're buying into that stock going in at the end of the day.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and that's those numbers are high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 263,000. That's 260,000 shares. Is that what that is?
Yeah, options.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are high numbers going into the end of the day.
Okay.
Okay, on a Friday. That doesn't happen.
So what happened last weekend then? By Monday, I mean, I kept looking for CVS, some news to be announced, and there was no.
Sometimes you're not gonna. It's not gonna be. You won't hear the news, but they're buying it. So they're all types of reasons.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's news. Sometimes it's.
No. I mean over the weekend, because I was thinking, okay, some news
Hey, David.
will be announced over the weekend.
Hello. How are you?
Doing quite well, thank you. How about you guys?
How you doing?
Good.
David,
Hello.
hi there. This is Joe.
How you doing?
Hey,
Nice
Joe,
meeting you. How you
nice to
doing?
meet you. David Stevens.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
I'm Jalak. Nice
Nice
to meet
meeting
you.
Yeah,
Just take a seat.
yeah, anywhere there.
It's like class today. What happened? Did you scare everybody away?
I did. The markets did, huh?
The market scared people away. How could that be? They should be making tons of money with all those tips that you're getting.
You made some money, right?
Oh, I made a lot of money this week. But not on these, not on the ones that you gave me. I didn't invest in those yet.
The energy did.
Energy. Oh, God, energy is great.
So we'll wait a few minutes to get started.
So how's the program working for you? I've only been in for 1 week. Today is my second. How's it working so far? Last week was not an up week. It was a down week last week. So let's see what happens today. We just put the trades in today. So okay. So yeah.
Did you invest in, what was it?
Yeah, last week.
RCL?
Oh yeah, I did.
Is
It
RCL
went down. It was not a good week last week.
Yeah, but RCL did great in the beginning.
By Monday.
If you sold it that same day, you would have closed higher than 5. If you bought options.
Yeah, I did. I forgot what the numbers were, but
We
I
did
did.
RCL last, not this last week.
Oh, the previous one. Yeah.
I think we did.
Yeah, I wasn't in it. That's right.
No, you were there. The previous class, you were there. That's when you downloaded the program, I think.
Yeah, but you didn't take, I remember you didn't take that trade.
I didn't take the
No, you didn't
first
take
trade.
the first week, you
Oh,
didn't
the
take.
previous class. You're right. Yeah. I didn't take that. Last week was
The ones that were not good that were Nike, that did not come up.
Yeah.
And.
No, you're
Texas
right.
Instruments.
RCL, that's right. It was 139%. Oh, that's right. No, I wasn't in on that.
Yeah, neither was I. Neither was I, but I know I looked at it and
Yeah,
I plotted it on my screen. And yeah, you could have made good money on RCL.
No, you guys know we post the trades for Sniper.
Royal Caribbean. Which one? Yeah, because what we did 4 stocks based on this one program that's called Monster Scalper. He's using.
Oh, no, it's a Sniper
Oh,
Trader.
Sniper Trader, sorry.
Yeah.
Sniper Trader. Which
Is
is.
it a robot?
Is that here?
In fact, it's probably here, yeah.
Is it a robot?
It's
like a robot.
No, David will explain.
Yeah, I'll go over.
Let's go over it, but basically it's yeah, that's it. No, that's Mark's Monster Scalper, that's a different one. That's the one, see the one he's got right there?
This is actually,
So what it does, it gives you suggestions on stocks that you need to buy on Friday, half an hour or an hour before close of the market.
Yeah.
Because.
the one he's explaining right now is this one. The one he's explaining is this one, Sniper Trader. Like this is Nike right here.
Yeah.
And then it comes with buy signals or sell signals. The white arrows are sell signals. The blue are buy signals. Mind you, let you know, I'm new to this, by the way, just so you know, okay. And then, so what happens, I actually had to let David explain what the, yeah, okay, what, no, the new program.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, sit there.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit over there because I don't see well, so.
What's your name again?
Joe.
Joe.
When signing. Yeah, definitely.
And do you trade currently?
Yeah, I trade Forex.
You trade Forex. So
Yeah, that's why I brought him, because I think
Okay.
you also do
I
Forex.
think you mentioned, yeah.
Nobody's here. Oh. Now we got you.
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
How's it going?
Hey, Joe,
Is
go
this
ahead.
okay?
Yeah, that's fine right
Yeah,
there.
he's gonna do all the bar report.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Can I go over there?
No, you
Yeah,
can stay.
Joe, go ahead and, I'm gonna take a picture of you right here like this.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put you in the newspaper.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be
Hey,
front
you're gonna be famous.
You're gonna be famous here.
Seminole, what's the name of the newspaper? Seminole. Tribune or something?
The Sentinel.
Where are you, Ron?
I don't know, he's
You're
got
not
me.
here.
I've got you.
He's got me somewhere. He's got me blackmailed.
So we gotta, yeah, we gotta.
Or
hold
you,
that.
you want to press release?
One like this,
Yeah. But if you become
Yeah, when
famous.
you guys
he's
get
gonna focus
famous,
and
yeah.
one like that.
Look at that guy. Oh, awesome, awesome. That smile, man. It's good. It's contagious. All right, all right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get started.
Afterwards, David, you mind, like, with my text earlier, can you show me how to do the trades, like the Forex trades and stuff?
Yeah, we'll go over that. We're gonna spend some time on Forex tonight. Yeah. So who, you trade Forex, how many years? How many years have you traded Forex?
I did it back in, I have to say about 10 years ago, now I came
10
back.
years ago?
Yeah, but now I did it again, no, a little bit less than that. But now it's been about 6 months.
6 months, but you traded 10 years ago and you
A little bit
haven't
less.
since?
I haven't since, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But
No one
before
else
I was
trades-
trading with a dealing desk offshore, and I think it was a bunch of crooks. And now I did it with Stevie and I trade.
Okay, okay, okay. So we're gonna spend some time on Forex. We're changing, we've been trading Forex on the daily time frame. So we're to capture some of the big trends, but we're gonna pull back on that. And we're going to do the 4-hour chart. So the 240-minute time frame. And we're going to go long and short. You know, we used to scalp the Forex market, and that was, you know, like a 30-minute time frame, 60-minute time frame. There's just a lot of noise on those time frames. But Forex has changed. Forex has changed quite a bit. Okay, and the reason why we've got so many systems is so that we can move into different markets. Okay, so what happens with the markets is that money flows. Money will flow from one market to the next, right? From one market to the next. The thing about Forex, as a Forex trader, and we're going to be really talking a lot about Forex, is that when the dollar moves, when the dollar trends, either up or down, either long or short, that creates volatility for the Forex market. Right now, in the last, if you guys will notice here, David, can you see this on your chart? Can you see this, our screen here? You can see it? Okay, perfect.
Yes, I can see the screen.
Okay, perfect. So, and this is important, just not for Forex, guys, for any market. And what we want to understand is this, right? We don't want to be tied to any market. Let me repeat. We do not want to be tied to any specific market. We do not want to be a specific type of trader, whether it be a Forex trader or a stock trader, it doesn't matter. We just want to go where the money is flowing. So I want to show you guys this as an example, okay? So this is the dollar index. So this is the dollar index here. We can use the dollar index to track volatility in the Forex market, okay? So all we want is movement. We want movement in the dollar that creates volatility in the Forex market, okay? So some of the best years in Forex was actually when you got started, right? About 10, 12 years ago, right? So 10, 12 years ago, we were right about in here. You guys see this here? Right here, 2000, 2003, 2004, you see the dollar drop in here? Those were some of the best years in Forex, okay? That's when I got on. I started trading Forex right around 2000, 2001, okay? We had some of the amazing volatility. I don't know if you remember that. You remember? Just amazing volatility. Since then, since 2008, right, it's dried up. So from 2008 to 2015, we had nothing but consolidation, guys. This is important. Nothing but consolidation from 2008, right in here, to 2015. From right here, 2016 to current, it's the same thing. Right? So what's causing this? What's causing this? Because Forex traders are not making money. Very few Forex traders are making money. Real money, right? The type of money that they made here. So what's happening to money? Where's the money flowing? If it's not in Forex, so in stocks, absolutely. In equities, where else? Crypto. Crypto. A lot of that money has gone to crypto. Okay, so we have a choice to make, right? We have a choice to make. So if from 2008 to 2015, and now from 2015 to current, the market has been stuck in a range, what should we do? What can we do to make money? Diversify? Okay, how? If we're stuck in a range like this, right? How can we make money in Forex? Because I tell you, nothing is breaking out. So as a Forex trader.
Would you, David?
Uh-huh.
This is Anthony.
Anthony?
Yes.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, how's it going? I
Good.
would think that I would think that maybe you would have to trade on a smaller time frame, maybe.
Very good. A smaller time frame. Okay, and okay, so a smaller time frame, and what else? So a smaller time frame. Why a smaller time frame?
See more movement,
What's that?
more movement.
More movement?
Yeah,
Because we're seeing this a lot. This right here is where traders get beat up, literally. That's where this is where you're gonna lose all your capital, right? When price does this, and I will tell you, there are a lot of traders, Forex traders, that got out of Forex. I mean, they're totally out of, they've gone into equities and some other things, right? But we can, if we are able to trade this, there's a ton of opportunities. There's a lot of opportunity here, right? So there are three types of movement in the market, right? There's an uptrend, there's a downtrend, and then there's consolidation. Right? So there are different types of consolidation. There are tight consolidation where price is trading between a tight support and resistance. And then there's a wider, okay, support and resistance. And then it gets even wider, right? And then it gets even narrower, like this here. So think about this. How can we trade those ranges? By reducing the time frame, right? What type of time frame? So based on this, based on the price movement we see here, right? What time frame could we trade?
What are you at right now?
That's the monthly.
daily.
Go daily, right? So we would, our window, our trading window would be a daily time frame.
mean, there's still a lot of opportunity up and down regardless, but
Yeah.
you just have to magnify it, just like anything else. You can go down to the second.
So we have options, right? We have options. But what's ideal? What's ideal? What's the ideal option?
What, you mean time frame?
Uh-huh.
Well, it depends what you want to do. Are you swing trading or day trading or?
If this is a monthly time frame, right? If this is a monthly time frame, let's do this. If this is a monthly time frame, what time frame can we use to capture this move? And Ronstein said daily, he said daily, right? All right, so let's do this. All right, here's the daily. Are there opportunities on the daily? Yeah. How about this? And sometimes we've got to play with this, right? Sometimes we've got to play with it. See what time frame works the best. So this is a 240. Does this look any different than the daily? Does this look different than the daily? So here's the 240. Here's the 240. Right. Here's the 240. And here is the daily. What do you guys see?
What's the 240? I'm sorry.
The 4-hour chart.
What?
4 hour.
4 hour, gotcha.
That's the 240.
Both on, accumulation.
So just looking at the chart, which ones have a smoother trend? The daily?
The one on the right.
The one on the right.
Sorry, what's the daily? Oh, that's
That's the 240.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
That's the
that's
daily.
240. Yep.
All right. If we did this here, it's very similar to this, right?
Magnification of that.
Now, let's do this. So this is the daily. So we're gonna get rid of the daily. Sometimes you have to do this. So a lot of traders, what they will do is they decide, they'll wake up and they say, hey, or they might just decide, hey, I'm a day trader and I'm going to trade on a 15-minute time frame or a 30-minute time frame, right? And we don't want to do that. Trading on the time frame is based on what's what the price action is doing. Okay, so this is a really, really good example. Okay, because if let's do this. Okay, so now, so we've got the 240. Here's the monthly. So now let's do this. This is an hourly chart. Is this tradable? Get some trades out of this, right? How about the 30-minute?
Even better.
Which is the best option? So out of the 30, the 60, the daily, or the monthly, where do we find the best trend? The hourly was better.
I'm saying the 240.
Why the 240?
It's swinging a lot higher to me, and let me see.
What's ups and downs?
Less ups and downs.
But, so what's this one right here on the left?
That's the 30.
Minute?
Yeah. So it's a process of elimination. Okay, so the 240 is the best window to trade. Okay. So a good exercise is to, when you guys are trading, now you'll have the systems to kind of guide you. Okay, but if you just look as far, the weekly and the monthly, and look to see what that instrument is doing. If it's consolidating or if it's trending. If it's consolidating, then you can just move your time frame lower. The reason the 240 works really well with the dollar index, as an example, is because it's got very wide support and resistance. So it's consolidating, but it's consolidating within a wide range. So let's take a look at this. So if you notice here, see right here, these are very wide moves, very wide moves. You see this? Right? So compared to here, it's not as wide, right? Even in here, these are very tight moves in here. Even in here, very tight moves. Gets a lot wider. So it gets a lot wider in here. So we can bring out the 240. That makes sense? So which pair were we trading? We were trading what? USD TRY? Was anyone in USD TRY?
USD euro.
That's the one you sent, right? Yeah, last time.
So USD TRY.
USD gave a buy signal. Blue hour on the 240. Broke resistance.
Now we had given a buy signal on this on the daily. I think, what, a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks ago, right? On
What's
the
US
daily,
TR1? What's the TR1?
Turkish.
Turkish.
Uh-huh. So I want you guys to see something here. So this is the 240. I'm gonna change this. And here's the daily. Not bad trades on the daily. Not bad trades on the daily. Right? I mean, that's pretty good picks. So our entry was here, bought here, got out here. Right? We didn't short it. Bought here, got out here. Bought here, got out here, and now bought here. Okay, that's on the daily. And we should be in this trade on the daily. But now look at the 240. Same trading opportunity, but guess what? We can get out a lot sooner. Okay. So this trade, this run here was 9.8, lasted 9.8. They usually last about a month to 10.4. That's about a month, right? Here, this took about 3 years from here to here. Okay. Now, these are great. We can take when Forex is really trending, we can park money, capital, and just let it run. Okay. But it's risky when the market is doing this. When the market is doing this, we really don't want to do that. Okay. So the 240 works best. Something else we will add is the short side. So we'll do both the long and the short side. Okay, so we'll trade both long and short. When the market's really moving, we can just focus on one side and just go long and you know, put capital to work. But with this range, because price will be doing this, because price is ranging between support and resistance, what we want to do, if it's trending, we can't do this. If it's just trending long or trending short, we can't do this, okay? So what we want to do is from support, take it to resistance, from resistance, take it back down to support. Normally, we can't do that if it's trending, okay? But when it's consolidating like this, when Forex is consolidating like this, we can do this, okay? So this is what it would look like on the 240. Oh, I want to show you guys something here. Okay, so look at this. David and Anthony, can you guys see this? Can you see your screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, awesome. So what type of signal do we have here? What type of signal do we have on the screen?
Buy signal.
A buy signal, right? What type of signal do we have on this screen? What type of signal do we have on this screen?
We're out of it on this screen because
We are
the sell
out of it.
signal, the sell signal was quite some time ago.
That's pretty damn powerful, right? You guys see this? You see what he sees? Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Where's the buy signal?
You show me?
The buy signal is right here. It's blue arrow here. Buy signal, it broke resistance. It broke resistance. We got a buy signal here. Then we hit support. We got a sell signal here. Now we back in the reaccumulation phase, right? We add in reaccumulation phase. We got another buy signal here. So this is the long side. This is the long side.
What's the time period between the
240.
buy? and-
2-4.
No, but how much time transpired between this buy on the bottom and the sell?
I would say right here, right? I would say about a week.
No, the first one.
Here and here.
Yeah.
Let's bring it to this.
Just to get an understanding.
Let's bring it to this. Because I think you guys are gonna love amongst us for the Forex traders. You guys are gonna love the 4-hour chart. That's why I'm going through this. Okay. Because starting Sunday, that's what we're doing, huh?
The other chart you just showed, it was like, what's the difference? Wasn't that a 240 also? That's not.
Yeah, so we'll go back to that. Let me show you guys the time frame here. All right, so time. All right, so this was September the 9th to October the 5th. So yeah, the 4-hour chart will basically give us consistently give us about a month run. Okay.
That's what you were saying earlier.
Yeah, they'll give us about a nice month run. Okay. Now, what I wanted to show you guys is this. So here is the buy signal here. Here's the sell signal. What happened here? What type of signals do we have here? It's the same time frame, and it's the same time frame and same pair, USD TRY. What's the difference?
What's the white symbol? You can't tell.
The white here is our sell signal.
Sell.
So this is our short. Red is our short to take the price down. White is to close. Blue is to take it up. Okay. So what's the difference between this chart and this chart?
You missed out on the upswing.
There's another buy at the top.
There's another buy in the top.
They're both USD TRY.
Yeah.
So I understand.
Yeah, you just missed out on all that up.
But why, I don't understand. I mean, they're both the same time.
Did we?
Why did the buy signal go like that?
It looks like it's just continuing to drop, like it's just telling you to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, what is the difference between the two charts?
What's the difference between the two charts? Very good. Very good. So one chart, we've got buy signals. We should be buying. The other chart is a short signal. We should be shorting. So one chart,
It's for one function.
one function, long, the other one is for short. So I want you guys to see the power of this. Okay, so here, blue, we bought right here. We went long, we took profits. But guess what? On the short side, there was a short trade here, red candles, red arrow, we shorted it, we got out here.
Which is right.
Which is right. And guess
And
what?
then you do the opposite on the way out. You go long.
But what's the coolest thing here? So this is a whole month of data. Here,
Showing you not to short that stock.
showing you not to short it. For a whole month, guys, it never gave a short signal.
So this
That's
is all,
nice.
this is all in Monster Scalper,
Yeah.
but is there a function to go back and forth from one chart to the other?
Yeah, so what,
And I don't know how to
so,
use
yeah,
this
so what we, on Sunday, because we haven't been going short, okay? So on Sunday, we're going to use both charts. For our Monster Scalper traders, we are going to use both, we're gonna go both long and short. But I wanted to show you guys the power of the system. That's really, really, really cool, right? That here it is, we're shorting, okay? All red candles, guess what? We broke, right? We broke resistance right here. We are no longer in the redistribution phase or the markdown phase, okay?
So let me ask you this question, Dave. Why wouldn't you assume with the other chart to do the opposite when you're told to buy? So if you're told to buy, you get a buy signal, and then you have another signal that says you have to sell. Wouldn't you just assume that that's a short signal? And sell
Okay, repeat that, repeat
I
that.
know what you're saying.
it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Repeat that,
I was
repeat it,
thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
No.
repeat it.
So what I was saying is, if you go to the other chart,
Okay.
the same information, same timeline,
Here.
right? You go buy signal on whatever date that is, 9/7.
Okay,
So when it takes you all the way up to the white, which is an indicator of selling,
okay,
right?
okay.
Wouldn't you want to assume to short it then?
Here,
assume?
short it here
At the white?
at the white.
Well,
Okay.
use the other chart to help you determine if you should short it. You don't want to assume.
Yeah,
Use the
but that's-
data.
And that's a good
But
question, right?
Usually that's what happens. If you're going long, you're not gonna short it, you're gonna do the opposite, right?
But the
I
big
mean, if
signal
it's
was
gonna-
blue.
If it's gonna
Buy.
sell, right? When the sell.
So let's take a look at, you remember your 4 market phases?
Yeah.
So, very good, this is good, okay? So the 4 market phases, you guys have it? You have it? You have it?
Yeah.
You have it, right? So the 4 market phases. So this phase that we're in right now, what phase is that? No, here, okay, yeah. so-
Distribution phase.
No, not distribution. Right here, right here.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's distribution. After
It's
the
like
white,
distribution.
After the white, it was.
after the white, it's distribution.
Sold it.
Okay, so here, okay, so here is accumulation, right? This is markup. This is reaccumulation because we continue to break resistance, reaccumulation. All right. Did we break support here? Did we break support?
Yeah.
We held support, right? And now we broke what? We broke resistance, right? So what's that? When we break resistance and we keep moving higher. Reaccumulation. Reaccumulation. So we can't short it here. Okay, that's good though. That's good.
I know, I understand that. I get it.
That's good. What would have to happen for us to short it?
Get the break resistance.
No.
Support.
You have to break support.
Break the support.
Okay, so we break support, and then we would get what? What type of candles would we get?
Red.
Red candles. And then at that point, we would get a sell short signal from the system to go short. Okay, but good. But the powerful thing I want to show you guys is this, right?
Real quick, how do you open up another, you got 2 charts. How you open up
I'll get you set up. We'll take care of that. It's really easy. What I want to show you guys is this. If you guys don't have any confidence in the signals, boy, this will This will prove you wrong right here, right? Okay, so look here. Yeah, price, look here. Price is going, what phase is this here? What phase is this here? This here, huh?
Mark down phase.
All down phase. So what should we be doing here on this phase?
Shorting.
Shorting. So did we short it here?
Yep.
Did we short it? We did?
Yeah, well, it tells you to. That.
So what type of arrow? These red arrows, these are short.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Short arrows, right? So we traded it here, we took a loss, price went against us, we shorted it here, and then we got out here. We made a little profit here. And guess what? The system did not take another trade to go short. It's powerful, right? On the long side, look here on the long side, this is the long system. It only takes long trades. It never took a long trade position here. Because price was what? Going down in the markup phase. It only took long positions here in the markup phase.
So that blue signal, that's the buy signal that you mentioned in your text.
Yes.
That's what we got. And that came out yesterday?
Yes, yes, today,
I think you said it today, yeah.
early
Because
today.
there's 2 or 3 bars after.
But this is a 4-hour chart, remember, it's a 4-hour chart.
So you want us to, not what you want us to, but we should trade on 240 now? Because
240.
I was set on daily all these days, so.
Yeah,
You
where
say
we
now
just,
let's go down to
yeah,
240?
we've tried, you know, we've been waiting for breakouts. And we were hoping that the dollar would break out, and it just hasn't broken out. So we were hoping that the market, so what happens is this, the major indexes, we want the major indexes to come down, okay? In order for Forex, for the dollar to go up. And the market keeps going up, it's making higher highs, right? It keeps going higher. So we can't wait anymore. Can we get opportunities? Yes, we can get opportunities here and there, trading the daily time frame, but we'll get more opportunities on the 4-hour chart.
It's more accurate.
More, yes. There's more activity, but without a lot of the noise. Okay. If we go to the 30-minute or the 60-minute, there's still a lot of noise with the 4-hour chart because the because the window is wide. We've got a wide consolidation. There's room for the 4-hour to move. Okay, so just think of it, right? The lower the time frame, okay, tighter the price, less opportunity. The wider the time frame, we're not talking about trending now. When it's trending, it's a whole different story, right? It's just gonna trend. But when the consolidation is wide, that's actually really good because we can open up our system. The daily is too wide.
Okay.
The daily time frame is too wide. The 30 minutes is too small. So the 4-hour is just right. That's why we get in trades like this.
So this 240 time frame, is that something we're gonna do from now on or just during this
From
period?
now on.
Okay.
From now on, until things change. So if we see where Forex is, and most Forex traders have been complaining about this. There is no volatility in Forex. Okay, and I don't think it's coming back anytime soon. If we get a crash in the indexes, in equities, it will. It definitely will. But who knows, right? That makes sense?
Yeah, basically you're saying that you have to wear your 240 frame colored glasses to be able to see better the opportunities to buy and sell.
Yes.
Of that particular
So now we're doing it for that particular market. So we're doing it for the Forex market. We can also do it for that particular symbol, that particular pair. But this is when traders lose a lot of money, right? Because they're forcing their trading style on a market. That's what we've been doing, quite honestly. We've been forcing the daily time window, trading window on a market that's consolidated. When would be the best time to trade on a daily time frame? When would be the best time to trade on a daily time frame?
When there's a lot of volatility.
And there's a lot of volatility. And what would that equate to?
Bigger price swings.
Okay. So when would be the best time to trade the daily, to bring out the daily, and we're gonna go to work and make a ton of money? When would be the best time to do that? When the market is doing what?
During a markdown phase.
Distribution accumulation.
When it's trending. So when it's in a markdown phase, it's trending down or it's trending up. Okay.
It's broader, it's a much wider swing.
Yes, it's
And
just
daily,
running.
It's gonna definitely show fast.
Okay, so this is an education, right? Something that we need to pay attention to. Okay. Now, what else can we do? What else can we do using this information? So what else can we do using this information? And we talked about this earlier. What else can we do using this information? Oh, it's really pointing down, huh? What else can we do using this information? We can manage risk. We can manage risks. Right? How can we manage risk using this information? And I ask you guys this question because I want you guys to think. How can we manage risk using this information?
If there's not much volatility, then limit your size, limit your risk.
Limit your size, right? Limit your size. Take a vacation. Right? Go golfing. It's just not there.
Well, for a year now.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. So we can manage risk. You know, we've been saying, right? We've been saying trade lightly, right? You guys will get my text, right? Trade lightly. We've got sales signals in the markets right now. Trade lightly. So during times like this, we trade lightly. But not only that, we build capital, right? So we want to build capital, so that when these markets trend, guess what? We're there with capital. But we always want to be trading. Why do we always want to be trading? Even if it's small amounts, of capital during times like this, why do we want to always be trading?
Keep your eyes on.
Keep your eyes on things, learning, sharpening your, you know, to get ready. Yeah, to get ready. And then when do we bring out the big guns?
Things start trending. Things start trending.
When things start trending.
Buy more.
Yeah. So the way we manage risk is by pulling back. Not because it's not, we can't make money when we want to make money. The market doesn't care. Okay? It's based on what the market is giving us, what the market is doing. So just remember, if it's trending, we want to go almost all in. When it pulls back, we want to pull back. So when it's running, we want to flow with the market. When it's moving, when it's running, we want to be running with it. When it pulls back, we want to pull back. So we always want to go with the flow with the market. So let's take a look. We're going to go over one more thing here. It's raining, so we might be here all night.
Let's order pizza.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go over this. Here is the VIX index. So let's take a look at, so this is equities now. So we know what we're doing with Forex, right? So this is the stock market, this is equities. Okay, so here's the volatility index for the equities market. The lower the index, the lower the VIX, that's better for stocks. The higher the VIX here, worse it is for stocks. So right now the VIX is at 18, and I'm really liking what the VIX is doing. It tried to make a move up. Okay, this is right. This is the weekly time frame. It got all the way up to 30, and it's consolidating right here. What I would like to see is some red candles coming here. Okay, right now it's at 18. If it can get around 15, right in this area here is really good. Okay. Now we'll see that, which is really good for our stop boss traders, bullmaster, and sniper. Okay, so if we take a look here, here is the Dow. Here is the Dow. We had sell signal here. Sell signal. What phase is this here? What phase is this?
Mark down.
Mark down. Absolutely, mark down phase. That's the Dow, the S&P. We had a sell signal, buy signal here, sell signal here to get out. What phase is this?
Fine. Markdown.
Markdown phase. Okay. Here's the NASDAQ. Same thing right here, right? So what would we do? Are we going to pull back, or are we going to put a lot of capital to work here? We're going to pull back. Right? We're going to pull back. If price breaks, like this price broke resist support right here, okay, what phase is this? What phase is this in right now? Right?
Markdown.
What phase?
Markdown.
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 What else?
Markdown.
Declining. And if it goes lower, and continues to break additional support levels, what would that be? Redistribution, right? So are we in redistribution yet? No.
Still trending down.
So they're still trending down, still holding. Okay, so the VIX is coming down, guys. So what we want to be doing when this happens, we want to be pulling back. We want to hold our capital. Right? We want to build more capital, and then we want to wait. Still trade lightly. All right. I don't like paper trading. I'm paper trading. Real capital. You got to feel it. You got to feel it right here.
Yeah, I felt it last week.
You got to, yeah, you felt that.
You'll feel it.
You want to do that again.
No.
Yeah, I know you want to do that again. The best when
jaw drop.
Yeah. My biggest lessons in trading when I lost a lot.
Yeah.
When I thought I was just on it.
Well, it gets your emotions trained.
Yeah.
Because when you get emotional,
Yeah.
You learn how to take it hard, and then you start to hold the emotions and focus your emotions better.
Yeah. So appreciate the losses, and it's hard to say, and but the bigger the losses, the better the lessons. Yeah. The bigger the losses, because it sticks, right? It really sticks. Yeah. Okay, but rather than, so most traders think of money management as, okay, I've got this amount of capital, so I've got this amount of capital, and I'm going to trade 10%, 5%, 2% of my capital. That's crap. That's crap. Yeah, money management is based on what the market. If the market is moving, right, I'm not trading 2%. 5% of my capital. I might go 70% of my capital. Okay, because we don't get that opportunity very often. Okay, and if the market is where it is right now, I might trade 1% of my capital, because guess what? We can't make any money. Okay, that makes sense. So money management is based on what? If your heat seeker, David, you notice, right? Heat seeker have been given fewer stocks, right?
Yes, it's been like only half the window.
Yeah. So fewer stocks. So that helps us not trade, manage risk by what? Fewer opportunities to trade. Okay. So as traders, what we need to do is anticipate, right? We want to be smart about this. So we want to be able to anticipate what's going to happen next. Not based on what we think, not based on what's on CNBC, but what the chart is saying. Okay. So what is the chart telling us right now? So what's the VIX telling us? What's the VIX telling us?
Looks like it's actually moving downward.
The VIX is moving downward. So what does that tell us about stocks?
We'll go up.
We'll go up, right? Very good. Very good. So if we take a look at the Dow here, what's happening with the Dow? Current. Take a look at the candles.
Oh, they're red. Yeah.
The last 2 days. It's hard to tell. But those are white candles.
What?
Those are white candles.
Why do you say that?
These two candles here are white.
Oh, those little things?
Yeah, right here,
Oh,
those
okay.
are white candles there.
Okay.
And they're getting above the
They
moving average.
jumped quite a bit from the
Jumped quite a bit, right? So we no longer trading near support, right? We jumped up. Yeah, these are white consolidating candles. What color candles come after white candles? Green. And that's bullish. And guess what? Here is resistance right here. So if Monday opens up, right?
Chances are it might be a good day.
Might get a good day, price keeps moving higher. Guess here's the all-time high. If it breaks this resistance, guess what? We're gonna get a buy signal, and guess what? We are moving higher.
Snatch up some of those bargains from this week.
You guys see that? You guys see that? Okay, so that's David, Anthony, you guys see that?
Yep.
Okay, good. Here's the
Yeah, I see it.
S&P. Here's the S&P. The S&P similar.
Yeah.
Held support. Look here, guys. Price held support. This is huge. When it fails to break support, held support, and now it's heading back up. And we've got white candles. It's time to get ready. We can't go in big, right? But we need to get our mindset ready, right? We need to get, okay, things are setting up. Let's get capital together. Let's get our minds right. Let's get things set up here. Okay? It could fail. It could fail. It could fail. But it's heading in the right direction. Okay? Here's the NASDAQ. Now, what's going on with the NASDAQ?
Well, it jumped up.
It's jumped up. Is it the same as the S&P and the?
Yeah, I don't like signal.
Yeah. So it's still in trouble. Okay, it's got some room to go here.
Meaning you got the sell signal and no white candles.
No white candles.
Okay.
No white
Still
candles.
red.
It
Still
could be a
red.
shorting signal.
Short. So let's do this. Let's see here. So let's put. It's too early, but let's see. Let's see here.
Hey, David, isn't the NASDAQ the one that trails behind everything else?
No, the NASDAQ is more tech.
Okay.
But yeah, they do. I mean, they all move together. You'll notice that they all have sell signals, right? But I wouldn't. If the NASDAQ has a buy signal and the others have a sell signal, okay, which it depends on what came first. If the sell signals came first, right, on the Dow and the S&P, and the NASDAQ still has a buy signal, eventually the NASDAQ will have a sell signal. They follow each other. Okay.
Yeah, because I remember months ago we were looking, and I know that they all follow each other, but there was one that was lagging behind the other two, and I was
Yeah,
just trying to
it
remember.
was the NASDAQ.
Okay.
Mhm. So we do have a sell short signal. Mhm. So we have a short signal here. You see that here? We have a sell short signal on the NASDAQ right here.
See, so he's right. So it plotted shorts. What about the Dow?
Let's see here. Ooh, yeah. That's interesting. I might leave this here.
So we're magnifying. Can you magnify that?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Thank you. How you do that on the keyboard?
Your up and down arrows.
Oh,
Yeah, your up and down
yeah, baby.
arrows.
Yeah.
You learn something
I'll lose
today.
my eyesight.
You learn-
I may make money, but I'm not gonna be able to see what I'm
So here was a short signal too. So they all have short signals. Wow. Wow. They all have sell short signals. Now,
But not for long.
if we
It's gonna be a
notice,
short- It's gonna be a short one.
yeah, if we notice, I wouldn't bet on these short signals unless something crazy.
My jacks.
Sections ago, it's freezing. So I don't sit over there. Yeah, that tent was right at.
Just going right on.
Yeah, so last week I changed, I came over to this side.
That's right.
Well, this is
That's why I
worse.
learned to sit here.
Yeah.
You're going on this side.
That's why you're saying that.
So I wouldn't right now. Yeah, we've got short signals, and that's interesting that we've got short signals on. I didn't even look at those.
It's fun.
That's what I said, that's where, that blows right there, that's where I was pointing.
Or start a fire or something.
Yeah, it's exactly where I was last time, I came over here. It's warm over here.
The market's been pretty strong. I mean, if you look here, price came down, white candle here, went back up, price came down, same thing here, same thing. So I wouldn't bet on this, okay? I would be concerned if price comes back down and break this support convincingly, then yeah, we going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we going down. It's pretty damn strong.
Best to stay.
Unless oil hits $130 a barrel.
How much? 130?
That's what they're saying. Some people.
Where is that now? 72, 74,
77.
77?
So the
Today,
white
today
candles,
broke to 83.
the white candles is consolidating, right?
It's going up to
Okay,
100.
so it can go either up or down,
Yes,
because all the not the examples, but all what we've seen, they've always gone up,
yes.
but it can go
It
down.
can go
too.
down.
Okay.
Yes. So just know that, yeah, when the white candles, when we get white candles, we're basically neutral. Price is neutral.
Okay.
So it can either go up, okay, go down. If price gets, you see this resistance here? So if price gets to this resistance here, that sales short signal will close. So we'll get an exit to close this short signal here. We'll get a white arrow to close this short signal. That makes sense?
Mhm.
Okay, which is good if which is good if we're looking to go long. So once we have a sell signal, then that sell signal has to close. A sell short signal to take it down, that has to close in order for us to get a buy signal. But it didn't, it held the support, and it held it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. That's pretty strong.
Yeah, there's nothing on record from, well, this 1 year, right? We're looking at 1 year.
Yeah, about 1 year.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. So
But if you look at September of last year, it's about the same.
Yeah.
It's a story. Now,
made a double bottom.
it looks like it had a high and then it came back down.
Mhm.
November is usually a bad month. September and November are usually bad.
And we're going into October. October, November, December is usually good. Okay. My biggest, we talk about losing money, right?
Mhm.
This was back in, I think 2002 or 2003. And I was still trying to figure this out. And there's a book called the Trader's Almanac, okay? So I had puts, I loaded up on puts. My wife didn't know. I loaded up on puts. And so I'm looking at everything and I'm like, it's gotta work, and I'm loading up on puts. And this is October. And my brother trades too. And so we both loaded up. I had a lot more than he did. So we bought in October. And it literally, after a week, we got in. The market kept going up. And it kept going up. And it kept going up. And we thought we were so right? We've done all our analysis, this is a long time ago. And we lost everything.
It expired.
Yeah, we didn't have a chance because we were holding. It's got to turn. So we're like, okay. I mean, my office was just a madhouse. I had paper I didn't sleep for probably about 2 weeks. Really, I didn't sleep. I was like, I've got to figure this out. So my brother and I, we did some research, and then we came across it's called the Trader's Almanac. And at the time, it was the only book in the bookstore that was wrapped. It was wrapped with like a plastic. This is way back when, right? So you couldn't open it. So you couldn't go to the bookstore
Look at it.
and look at it. No.
Because it was important information.
And it's called the Trader's Almanac. And basically what happens is this every usually there's a crash, there's selling May and go away, so you're supposed to sell for the summer month because the market is thin, because a lot of the traders in Wall Street, they're not trading during the summer months. And then in October, they come back, okay, and they've got to make their book for the fourth quarter, okay, for October, November, December. Okay, and because of the holidays, Thanksgiving, all this money is coming in, right? So every October, okay, and with this farmers, this Traders Almanac has history that, I mean, years back, 60, 70 years where this thing, it happens, right? It happens. So yeah, money will come in. So here, if I'm a betting man, right, going into October, November, okay, we should see some buying coming in. The only thing though is this, we didn't get a sell-off. Usually we get a sell-off. We get a nice correction, okay, going into October, right? So they usually need that nice sell-off so that prices come down, right? So if you notice every crash, most crashes will happen in September. 9/11, all of these crashes, right? Will happen in September, and then they come back in, right? And they scoop out all that chip, right? And then move it. Okay. But I think unless something crazy happens, we should get another run. And then they'll sell off after January for taxes.
Okay.
Now, this is following the software
Yeah.
trend. Okay. The white dots is software.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's what that-
Mhm. So if we get a buy signal here, get in. Get in.
Could you set that, like he was asking, if you could set the laptops up to do the shorting?
Yeah, we'll do that. That's quick.
All right,
All right,
thank you.
welcome.
I gotta head out.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
A handshake. Were you in the service?
No.
No?
Well, yes, maybe back in Italy.
Back in Italy, yeah? I can
Oh,
tell.
sorry,
I
oh,
can
sorry about,
tell.
oh, sorry about that.
Thanks for coming in.
Get that out of
So,
the way.
Did you get the information here?
This one?
Yeah, that one there?
No.
Okay, perfect.
Appreciate it.
Nice to see you again, Ron.
You too.
Guys, make
Okay,
some
take it
money.
easy, guys.
Take care, man. See ya.
Until
All right,
Bye,
have a
David.
good night.
Take care,
Bye,
Anthony.
nice meeting you.
All right.
Nice to meet you too.
All right.
All right.
Okay, what's the difference between, what is the purpose of the VIX? That's all volatility, that's what the VIX means?
What's that?
The VIX, when you're showing us that chart, like, what is that supposed to represent?
It's the volatility
Volatility, no, equities or,
of equities.
okay.
So when the volatility goes up.
Oh, no, I don't. I forgot it again. Sorry.
So,
about
so
that.
when the
No.
so when the volatility goes up, the stock market and stocks will go down. It works really, really good. Okay, when the volatility goes down, okay, stocks go up. Yeah, it works really, really good.
And then, why is the S&P and the Dow like very similar? The other ones like, pretty,
You mean the NASDAQ?
yeah, the S&P and, yeah, the NASDAQ and the S&P kind of line up the same way.
Yeah, I mean, they don't.
The other one is Dow's a little different.
Yeah, I mean, they won't do it exact, you know what I mean? But they'll be close. They all follow each other.
Let's, next window.
Yeah, just like $350.
Yeah, that's a nice, it's a nice.
Sure, it looks great.
Sometimes you have to, because the markets change. Sometimes you have
So the short is just, this is new then, you introduced, right?
No, we've always had it.
We haven't exercised it.
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of new traders don't know how to short. That's the long system.
Okay.
That's your short system. Turn up the short. The buys.
Oh,
And we say that's your short.
okay.
But just know, red,
Okay.
red short.
Uh,
And with this, with the 240, that's the thing, we need to change this.
is it set for the long also? But I didn't put it back, 3 months, so I just changed here.
That's not good. This guy, see how powerful that is? You can take any short trades. That's, it's powerful. It's powerful.
Are you gonna get one for crypto?
Yeah, this is crypto here.
Yeah, but that's like affordable.
Yeah, that's all we have with TradeStation. That's all we have with TradeStation.
So basically, in transition, we get more options. We have more.
We'll get more, yeah.
Catch up, man.
And,
You got a 3 for the short one also, for the red one.
This would make it more active.
Oh, you gotta change that bar too, huh? Your video tutorials, they explain all this? I go to your website, it tells you about all this stuff, okay? What happened to the arrows and stuff?
See here it says PD, when it says that, that's pending data.
Oh, okay. What's SA and TA?
Strategy alert.
The volume's on every once in a while. I hear a ring, like that's when the market opens and closes, right?
Yeah.
But in the middle of the day, I hear something too. What's that? I mean, when you get a signal, it doesn't ding, does it?
There's a big blink, like,
Yeah,
that's the market.
that's the market. Okay.
That's the market. We're gonna be busy with Forex with this, because now we're going long and short, you know?
Well, you said you got more messages and stuff.
Yeah. A bit more active.
Well, I wanna make a new page where this go. New workspace.
Yeah, I'll show you out.
All right. You wanted me to start trading on forex.com first before going to Hugo's Way, right? But if I'm gonna go to Hugo's Way anyway, can I just go to Hugo's Way? And don't worry about forex.com. Because you were saying that, because the positions are, it's more risky if you go straight to Hugo's
Yeah,
Way.
but you guys can handle it.
Limit my positions, that's all.
Yeah, just.
All right, I gotta get going. I gotta meet someone for dinner, but it's great seeing you.
You
All
too,
right,
you
thank you
too.
for this great class.
And,
All right, we'll see.
and keep on Monday, stay close to your Monday morning when the market opens.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Okay?
definitely, yeah. Okay, so we'll see you all in 2 weeks, I guess.
Okay, yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry, thank you, Harry.
You have a mouse?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, that's it, perfect, okay.
Alright.
What's your name?
Gary.
Gary, I'm Talak.
Nice to meet you.